let him do all of that shit. Hell no. Yo, 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 it's your boy, Marky Marks Terror. Hope you're having a good day. Here it's crappy weather, so I'm inside. It's not easy. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I know. Oh, it's taking forever. One second. Have to. Let me see here. All right. Press the whack. Everywhere I go. Curtain person. Tonight. Trying to think. Oh yeah. Sugar there. Let's see. Welcome everybody. Don't be shy, say hi. Let me see, what else do I need? Guess they're shy. I guess they're shy. Poor things. I'm trying to think of what else I need. There's two. Fish. We need that. That'd be good. Saturday. Tomorrow. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Right. Let me see. Well, if I get that chicken. But I could. Oh man, excuse me. I'll eat that again. Hey Hannah, how are you, sweetie? How you been? I'm just here thinking about a grocery list. Because here Friday is a holiday here, so I got to do my shopping today. Sewing your dress. Oh, cool. Life of an Aquarius. See, we have so many things, you know. I've seen some of your posts. Glad you're doing good. Yeah, my auntie, she used to sew. She used to be a seamstress for life. Her whole life, she was a seamstress. She was well known, well respected, and it was like her job. She done a few things for me actually. Back in the day when I used to have like when I was really young. Yeah, but that's cool though. I like seeing you. I like when people doll themselves up and makes them feel better about themselves, and it's nice to do it every now and then. Nothing wrong with that. I don't mind. I'll look. Um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, my auntie, she's passed away now, but she's been passed away for 3, 4 years now, I think. But she used to like back in the day when I used to get like tracksuits and things like that for like my team, they used to sell the emblems different, like separately. So she used to like sew the emblem on for me of my team on my jacket. I still have it upstairs. And like I was like, Auntie, can you please do this for me? And she's like, yeah, sure, that's no problem. She'd go there, she'd do that shit so quick. And she made me a pair of shorts because like they didn't have like my size at the time when I was young, and we couldn't really afford that type of shit anyway. So she was like, "Don't worry, I'll make you some. I have some fabric here. I'll make you some." And I still have those shorts when I was young. I was like 10 years old. She made me like my team shorts and put like the stripes on the side, the emblem. She hooked me right up. So there's a few things she made for me that I still have. And my uncle, he's a carpenter. Like my mom's side of the family has a lot of talent. My dad's side's talentless. But all my talents I think come from my mom's side. All my mom's well my mom's brother's a carpenter. That's our only brother. He's a carpenter. He actually made you see there's like little fish that are on the wall. He made that. He made those fish. And he also made the emblem that I have right here up top. You can't see it. It's like an emblem. My team emblem. He made that, and he used to make like these wooden toys with wheels on them out of wood. He's a top notch carpenter. He's retired now. He's 81, 82, I think. My uncle Manuel in Canada. He's a great carpenter. He's an Aries actually. Yeah, he's and my other aunties were like one of them was a factory worker. She knows how to sew. She knows how to make like blankets and all that stuff. They're all like seamstresses. They make those doodles. I think they're called. The little things you put on tables. I don't know what the heck they're called. Something like that. They make those. I have tons of them here actually that they gave me, but I never used that because I don't want to mess them up. So um, yeah, they were all talented in their own way. My mom knows how to sew and stuff. My mom knows how to do all that stuff. One of my mom's biggest talents is making food. She knows how to cook, man. Nobody I know is better than my mom. Well, I'm just as good as her now. See, because I learned from her. I actually videotaped a few of my mom's recipes because my other brothers and sisters, they don't give a shit. Um, they eat too much like regular food now, like the Portuguese tradition food. My mom makes some of it they like, some of it they don't. Some of it they don't care to make because they don't want to go through the hassle of doing it or asking my mom. But I actually videotaped a few things my mom's made. I got it all saved on my computer and my external hard drive and my phone just in case I can get all of them. So my young sister was like, I need to get those from you. I'm like, no, no. So she gets mad at me. She's like, oh, do you know the recipes? And I said, well, go down there one day and, oh, I don't have time. I said, well, too bad. So you're gonna have to pay for those recipes now. I tease the crap out of them. So my mom doesn't like to be videotaped. She hates that shit. My mom's like, don't videotape me. I was like, Mom, I'm not videotaping you personally. I'm not gonna put this on air or on the news or anywhere. Nobody's gonna see it. It's just for me. I just need to hear you say what the measurements are, how you make it, how long this takes, how long that takes, And she's like, okay, okay. And then like I re-showed her the video and it has her on it. She said, see, you videotape me. I was like, Mom, just take it easy. It's only for me. You better not put that on the internet. I said, Mom, this ain't going on the internet. She talks like that. She makes me laugh. Yesterday I had dinner with her. Me and her had fresh tuna from Bermuda. My friend got tuna for me. I bought it from. So we made fresh tuna and potato salad. Me and her had it. So I go there often, like 2 days a week. I go down there and have dinner with her or dinner with my dad and her. Depends. My dad don't really eat fish, so. But my mom does, and she's like, I'm not gonna stop eating because of him, because my dad has like gout problems, so he can't eat certain things. Honey says it's like, who's that? Yeah. Well, it's good to doll yourself up and be happy. At least you're better now than you have been. That's good. Takes time. Sometimes, things happen where we get like, get backtracked and, we go through a little stage in our life where we go through a lot of shit. This year has been tough for me and for a lot of people. And especially my family going through a lot of shit. And, like people dying and people getting sick. A lot of people getting sensitive over things and comments people say, and nobody wants to respect people's beliefs and wishes and thoughts and opinions. It's just terrible. This whole world is just a joke. Nobody could like watch their mouth anymore. They can't say what they want. They have to watch everything they say. They might, be this or be that. And then everybody has a label now. You're this way because you don't like that. And I'm like, okay, whatever you say, they're sensitive people. If you don't like it, then don't come in here and don't listen to the people that say the things that they say. Just keep scrolling. Keep going. You have an option. Your option is to ignore ignorance or ignore the people that don't have the same beliefs. Don't argue with them. Just ignore them. People have the right to think and believe what they want. Worship who they feel and, be a part of whatever group that's out there. It's their problem, not mine. But people are so stupid-minded and they have no common sense. And people are just constantly, finding a way to like destroy somebody's opinion, thoughts, feelings. It's like, who are you people? What generation you came from? My generation, our generation, Hannah, still feels the same way as we felt years ago, because we have morals and values and we have our opinions, and that's all that matters to us. But this younger generation, I would say 30 and below, are like in some other world. They're in another world, man. It's not all of them. I can't condemn all of them because a lot of younger people are smart and they know what the deal is. Hey Tristan, how you doing? I'm good, thanks. It's sad how everything is. As everybody knows, I'm a sports fan, so when I now like everything, all this politics into sports, like they're all trying to bring politics more into sports, and all these people are like talking about it, but I don't agree with all the things that people do in sports and bringing like politics into sports, and I'm talking about outside things besides sports. Sports is sports, and that's what it should be. But people would say, "Oh well, Mark, we have a platform. You know, they have a platform. They're allowed to speak." Yeah, but you should speak on your own platform like this. Everybody's entitled to get their own channel. Go talk about politics and all those things besides basketball in your own little podcast, in your own little world with the people who care about you. Because when you talk openly in the public eye, after a game, people are going to like twist your words, make you look crazy. So the best thing is to not to talk to those crazy people and talk to the people who actually care, love, and respect you. But it's not working that way. People just don't get it. Like, you can like by being that way, you're just asking for trouble and you're asking to be, bashed. So the best thing to do is just to do it in your own time, do it on your own channel. A lot of people are doing it, and I feel like everybody should have their own little space and their own little crowd so they can talk to people, like-minded people, or have good conversations about things like that. Because I'm a sports fan and I want to see sports. I don't care about the politics. I don't care about governments and all that type of shit when I'm watching a game. Like, and don't bring that propaganda to the sports. Like, sports is sports. Let's focus on the game. Let's focus on what happened during the game. Like, all that like extra shit is just not right. But that's my opinion. So, some people might say, "Well, Mark," I'm like, "Oh, well, that's my opinion. No, you don't have to like it. It's not my problem." So it's sad because everything is like they even like stopped all the games yesterday because of the election stuff. And that's cool, so people can go, go vote and do their thing. I don't mind that, but it was boring yesterday with no sports on. Thank God that shit's over with, so I can watch sports again tonight. But I don't know. It's a sad world we live in. A lot of people um, saying and doing and dumb things, and nobody has common sense anymore. A lot of things. Sports are being dragged. Things are being dragged into sports, which I don't like. It's very annoying. People got to learn how to respect things that are beliefs of people. It's just the way it is. You got to respect it. And if you don't respect it, then you look like an idiot. So don't be surprised when you get called names. So the World Cup's coming up in Qatar. So Qatar has beliefs of things that shouldn't go on there. So if you're doing something you're not supposed to in another country, then that's on you. You can't go into a country and expect to do what the hell you want because you have a certain belief. That's not that country's beliefs. That's not that country's rules. That's not that country's law. It's just like, like smoking weed. You can smoke weed here in Bermuda freely. You can, but you'll get caught. And if you get caught, you get burnt. Now, there's some places in the United States you can smoke weed freely. Certain states you can, certain states you can't. Certain states they'll, lock you up for years, and certain states you can just do whatever the hell you want. So people got to start learning that you can't do certain things in certain countries, in certain states, and certain places. So if you want to do certain things more because that's your belief and that's what you do, then go to those places. This is what I never understand about people. If you have a certain belief system and you have a certain way of living, then go live at the places that those places accept you more. So that way you're in a place where you're accepted. You don't have to worry about nothing wrong. You're just at a place where you want to be and you're accepted. Why is that so hard? But people want to like go and do illegal things, bad things, just to be like, a pain in the ass. And you can just do what's right and do the things you want to do in the countries that allow you to do it. But I guess they don't understand. I don't know. I'm baffled on how stupid people really are in this world and how clueless they are to do stupid things to get themselves in trouble, knowing fully well you can't do it, but you're going to do it anyway. And you're going to protest, or you're going to like cause problems in another country when you can just stay where you are and do what you want. You can't change people. You can't change what people's rules are for yourself. You have to do what you want where you have to go, and do what you want where you gotta be. What you're doing is ridiculous. You're trying to change people's minds. You can't change people's minds once their minds are set. Hey Jada, how you doing? Hope you've been good. But I like talking about things like this, but sometimes people will twist your words, or people will say, "Oh, well, what do you mean?" What I mean is, stop fighting against people who have certain beliefs. Stop fighting against people and respect their wishes and respect their thoughts, respect their opinions, respect their country, respect their beliefs, respect their gods, and go about your business. It's like people who do psychic readings. People say it's demonic, it's the devil. Yeah, some people have devilish tarot readers that do devilish things, and they go by the devil. And there's certain people who just deal with spirits. Some people don't even deal with God. Some people don't deal with this. So I respect whatever they want to do. I don't care. It's your life. You do what the hell you want. Why is that so hard to understand for certain people? It doesn't make any sense. I'm doing good, Jada. I'm just here ranting and raving and talking sense and facts. The world now is very different. Yeah, people want control, and they're not going to control me because it already happened on here. People try to control my beliefs and try to change my mind, but that's not going to happen. What I believe is what I believe, and that's all that matters to me. And you don't like it, don't come in here. People want control, why? So they can feel good about themselves, and they can feel like they changed people and they changed your beliefs. People have to change their ways and their beliefs on their own. I never try to change anyone. I always tell people, hey, you do what you want. I can give you advice through my experiences, but I can't tell you how to change and what to do. It's like a person who goes counseling for a problem. How many drug addicts do you know that have gone to counseling and gone to get help? They come out clean and they're fine and they never do drugs again. And then there's other people who do drugs and never recuperate because the help didn't help, because they didn't want to help themselves. Right. I consider myself a good person, because I changed my life. Nobody changed my life for me. Exactly. And this is what I'm trying to tell people all over the world. Every time they come into my energy, I tell them, look, if I grew up believing this, then I'm going to die believing this. You are not going to change my mind unless I want to change my mind, unless I want to do what you're doing. That's it. Leave me alone. Well, people constantly get sensitive, and they want to, like you say, they want to control your mind to make you believe a narrative, make you believe something that's not even true. And there's so much. Social media is probably the worst thing ever created, because it makes people say stupid things and rile people up. And then people go crazy because, oh, did you hear what this person said about this subject? Did you hear what that person said about that subject? I can't believe they're like that. Everybody has different experiences. So why are you condemning people's experiences or their thoughts or their way of life? Leave the damn person alone. Go about your business and shut up. People always bringing up past things. History is a big problem in the world. People are always bringing up history about themselves, what religion they are, what culture they are, what race they are. Like, we are in a world where we have lived, where we live the amount of years we live in, right? So I'm 45. I've lived in this world 45 years. When I was in school, I live in Bermuda and we learned American history. We didn't learn Bermuda history. We hardly ever even touched on it because the school I was in had an American system, a Canadian system. So they didn't want you to learn your own country's system, laws and rules and history. They wanted you to learn theirs because they wanted to control you and what you think. So once I found out my own Bermuda history and my Portuguese heritage and things like that, I didn't give a shit about American history. I don't give a fuck about Columbus and all these presidents you guys had. I don't give a shit about that stuff. It's not my history. It's not my life. That's yours, not mine. It's just like how an American doesn't give a shit about Bermudian history because it's not yours. It's mine, you know? And that's the thing. And even history, I really don't care about because I didn't live that far back to understand or believe anything that comes out of these people's mouths or their books. I'm living in today. I don't care what happened 2,000 years ago. Who gives a shit? Who cares what happened? The world is different now. There's no more of those past things going on anymore. So why you keep dwelling on the same shit over and over and over and over? But see, people allow themselves to get distracted. You know what I mean, Jada? Yeah, they try to distract themselves and keep making you go against each other. And this is what I tell people all the time. I don't have a problem with anybody. I don't have a problem with race, color, size, like where you are, where you came from. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with people lying, whether you're white, black, Asian, Portuguese, whatever you are. I don't care. We're all human beings. I look at people as human beings. I don't look at people like because of your race or your color or whatever. I look at every person as who you are and how I can trust you. Can I trust you? Can I trust you? That's my question. I don't care where you came from or what color you are or all that shit. That shit don't make no difference to me. Because I have friends all over the world. All different races, all different colors. It doesn't matter to me. Color is nothing to me because I'm born in Bermuda. You go do your Bermuda stats. 60% is black, 40% is white. I grew up in an all black neighborhood. I don't have a problem with nothing racial, because we don't have that problem. I don't have that problem. There's black people that did me wrong, there's white people that did me wrong, and there's Portuguese people that did me wrong. And those are the three main races in my country. They all did me wrong. They've all done me wrong. I can't trust any of them. But I also have great friends in each section. So what's the problem? Why can't you just say this person I can't trust? Why does it have to be, oh, this white guy or this black guy or this Asian guy or this Muslim? Like that shit's just fucking, it's just so dumb. And so I talk like that. Like I talk like, oh, this person, man, they did this, they did that. And the first thing somebody said, oh, what were they? White, black, or Portuguese? We're like, who was it? And I'm like, does that matter? It's a person, Why are you trying to make that matter? Like it doesn't make sense to me, And that's why I look at things a lot different today than a lot of people do, because I was born in a place where everybody loves everybody. But there is people that turn you into, or like try to turn you racist or try to make you see like this color or this race or these people in this section over here. The west side of Bermuda is trash. The east side's better. The middle side is, people are like they're posher. Like who are you to label these people? And who's to tell me? How are you going to tell me that these people are all the same? They're not the same. And social media and people that I see on TikTok and all these places, they say the most arrogant, stupidest things I've ever seen in my life. It's absolutely crazy. And it's sad. It really is sad. And I have so many friends from all over the world. And it's like, it makes me happy because I can get along with anybody from any country, any color, any race, any whatever. I don't care. It don't matter to me, you know? Like it doesn't matter, but it matters to a lot of people. And it's sad because they're so stupid, you know? But it's all about your upbringing, you know? Like if you live in a country or a state that is like racist or homophobic or, you know, or like, you know, a certain religion, then you have no choice when you're young to believe what your parents tell you, right? And it's not your parents' fault, really. It is to a certain extent, but they've also been brought up in this area or this place, so they believe that. So why are you gonna condemn those people for their beliefs? Leave those people alone. Where you live and as you get older, you make your choices. After you go 18, you are allowed to do what the hell you want. 21, 18, doesn't matter what age you're in, whatever country you're in. That's why they have laws. When you go 18, you can start in Bermuda, you can drive a car when you're 18. In the States, it's 16. Here at 16, you can have a moped, a bike, you know, a motorbike. At the age of 18, you can drink liquor here. And the age 21, it's in the States. In other places, it's forbidden. You can't or whatever. You know, everybody, I don't understand how everybody has a need to criticize everybody else and everybody's culture and everybody's like, you know, beliefs and all that stuff. Like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like the younger generation is lost and I'm trying to help them as much as I can. Because when I was young, I was lost too. I was too worried about what everybody thought of me or how people viewed me. And then I had some people tell me, oh, you're not from Bermuda because you're not black or, you know, your parents aren't like born here, you know. And I'm like, well, I was born here and I served my country in the army. Did you? Did you serve Bermuda? No, you didn't. So that means you're not even Bermudian, really, because you was born here, but I served my country. You didn't. You have anything else to say? And they walk away. Oh, that don't mean nothing. Okay, well, so if you serve your country, it doesn't mean anything then. You know why it doesn't mean anything? Because you didn't do it. I shut up a lot of people here because they think that, you know, because my parents came from Portugal. Well, my parents have been here for 60 years. So they're Bermudian. They have Bermudian status. It's just like if your parents were on vacation. If your parents are from the United States, right? And you come here on vacation and your wife has the baby early and the baby is a Bermudian because she was born here. But they're going to go back home and live in the States forever. So they have a dual like citizenship. You know, they can be Bermudian if they want to because they were born here, but they have to live here a certain amount of time to get that, right? Or you have to like, it's weird how the system is, but that happens every day. You know, so because my parents are Portuguese, that means I'm Portuguese descent, but I'm born in Bermuda. So that doesn't change anything. That just means a place that I was born, that I'm staying and I live at, that's my country. Portugal is not my country because I wasn't born there, but it's my you know, it's my parents' place of birth. But I'm still Portuguese because I came from my parents. Dumbass. So I'm gonna still recognize my authenticity, you know, what I am. I'm Portuguese. I'm of Portuguese descent, but I'm Bermudian, and Bermudian is everything. Bermudian's white, black, Portuguese, Spanish, whatever you want it to be. Just like how they have Latino Americans and Black Americans, white Americans, it's the same shit. But people are so ignorant. Yeah, people are so ignorant to and oblivious to like how life is, how life was, and how life is going to be. Like who really cares about all those things? Like if you really like emphasize your life too much on what people are like embedding in your brain and what they're trying to put in your brain to be right, then you're never gonna be right. You have to be your own person and make your own choices, your own beliefs. People change religions as they get older. People, I was born Catholic. My parents got me baptized, communion, confirmation. I was an altar boy for 8 years. I used to go to the Catholic church. I went to a Catholic school because my parents put me there. When I went 18 years old, I told my parents I am no longer going to church because church is full of hypocrites, full of people I don't like. And all I'm going to do is believe in God, believe in Jesus, because that's my beliefs personally. And I don't want to go to church anymore because the people I see in church are the biggest sinners that I know. And I know them. And I don't want to be in the same place as them. My house of worship will be where I live. I can pray at home. It's perfectly fine. And ever since that day, I've never gone to church. But I have gone to church. When I do go to church, it's for a reason, a funeral, a wedding, to be a godfather. And back in June, I was the godfather of my nephew. And I'm the godfather of many children because people choose me. But I'm going to church, yes, as a Catholic, but I'm going to church not dealing with the propaganda that comes with it and the bullshit that comes with it. I'm there for one reason, for God, for Jesus, for my beliefs. I'm not there to like say like and and praise the fact that I'm a Catholic, because Catholic religion is very corrupt. Most religions are, and God never told you to choose a certain religion. There's only one religion, and that's believing in Him. In my opinion, whether you believe He's whatever, it's up to you. You know. So by believing, you're receiving. It doesn't matter. And everybody has their own way. Exactly. Right. So when I talk about these things, people get upset sometimes, and I really don't give a shit because it's my opinion, and whatever my beliefs are is my beliefs. And my parents don't like the fact that I don't go to church anymore, but none of my brothers and sisters go to church anymore either because my parents forced us to go to church. And my parents go to church every Sunday, and they still have the most problems out of all of us. And I've been trying to tell my parents, look, don't go to church no more. Like stay home and pray. That's your best thing. Because when you go to church, like you're with a whole pile of people in the same place that's all negative. And those people don't really go there to care about Jesus and God and all that stuff. They don't really care. They're just there to show up in good clothes and flaunt and act like they're in a they're going there to confess their sins and because they're bad people. That's why on holidays and Christmas and Easter, that's why the church is packed, because everybody feels like they have to go on those specific days because they want like God to like help them because they're going once or twice a year. I don't go to church at all. My life is perfectly fine because I pray at home. Yeah, and look for other people. Yeah, exactly. Oh, did you see so and so? My parents do it all the time. I love my parents, but they have a bad habit of that. I go to my parents' house every Sunday for lunch. And they go to church from 10 to 11 in the morning. And when I get home, they'll be at the dinner table talking about people that were at church. They'll be like, oh, did you see so-and-so today? No, but his wife was here. How the hell you know that person's wife was there, but the husband wasn't there? Can you tell me who read the scriptures, what the gospel was today? You probably couldn't because you're too busy worrying about everybody else in the damn church. And when I went to church in June to be my nephew's godfather, I was totally confused. It was a totally different thing. Everything was said different. Everything was read different. And even the priest, he was like, he was showing videos and clips of a video and had a laptop on the altar and showing people a video about some religious thing. Like, are you crazy? Like, that's not church, bro. Church is reading the Bible, singing, and believing and praying. It's not about you showing videos of some moron talking about what's going on in her spiritual life. Who gives a shit? You're there for one person and one person only. Jesus, God, whatever. Who cares about what people's doing outside of the church? That's not my problem. I'm coming here to have the Bible scriptures read to me so I understand what Jesus went through, what life is about, and what's coming and what I missed. I don't want to hear nothing else. I ain't gotta know, I ain't listening to that shit. That's why I don't go to church no more. Okay, good to see you, Jada. Take care. Have a good day at work. Thanks. Life ain't easy. Nobody said it was gonna be, but I'm here today because outside it's sunny right now, but it's like super windy. We had a tropical storm come by, and now it's going to Florida. So here we're feeling like the after effects. The sun's finally popped out now, but it's like super windy. But it's all good. If anybody wants a message, let me know. It's only 1 o'clock. This day feels like it's dragged on. But yeah. Some people just don't get it. But it's okay. Mark is here to help you. No problem. I'll help you. Don't worry, Marky will talk sense into you. Some people, I tell you, man. For those of you who like crystals, I suggest you get some black tourmaline crystals like this. You can get them on Amazon or a crystal place, and then you take it. When you get it, when you receive it in the mail, the first thing you should do is wash it over water, just with regular water. Then you take it and you put it in the ground. You dig a hole and you put it in the ground, in the earth, in the soil, not sand, soil. And you leave it there for 24 hours so it gets grounded. It goes into the earth. Because you never know where these things come from. They're real, obviously, but they've been handled by other people. So it has other people's energy on it when they put it in the package, when they get it. So you want it to have your energy. So once it comes out of the ground, you rewash it again with water. No soap, no nothing. You just wash it with water. And then you get two. You put one outside in front of your door, like on the side of your door somewhere. And then you put, like if you have a pot outside, a plant or a pot, you just put it outside. And you have one inside. You can put one in your upstairs in your bed, or next to your bed, or on your drawer. You can get a couple of them if you want. I suggest doing it. It helps. I'm not really like a crystal expert or anything like that. But since I got these, I've been, it's more protection. It's more, I don't know, it's all around better. Like, and then if you have it outside, the people that come through that door, they're not going to bring their negative energy inside. I have a real pretty one that I got gifted by my friend. I haven't seen her in a long time. But this is another black tourmaline one, but it has like the different shades in it. It's really smooth. So I have a few. Some were gifts and some I bought. But I suggest getting those. They help. They're inexpensive. They're not expensive at all. You can get that too. And I do suggest, like, I'm an Aquarius, so I have like amethyst crystals. I go back there. Like get your birthstone crystal, things like that. You can do the same thing. You can and then during the moon you can put them on your ledge or outside to charge the moon energy, like the light will charge up the crystals, things like that. So just things that I've learned, things that I've seen people do, things that work for me. So you can do that if you want. You don't have to, but you can do it if you want. Something you can do to help you. Hannah, you need anything, sweetie? You want a message or you want me to check something for you? Or you're good? Or you're just hanging out with your buddy Marky? Can't believe the sun's finally out. It hasn't been sunny here since Sunday. It's like it's been raining nonstop. Now it's like super windy. Now it's sunny. Okay, sweetie, just checking. Good. The weather has been on and off all week, but now it's sunny. I went outside earlier to try and work, but it was so windy. I was like, this is not right. I just can't be out here like this. Because I'm working on like a wooden fence. And I have to drill holes in like the wood and stuff, and it gets all over the place. And I'm like, what the fuck? Hey, Elaine, how you doing? How you been? Hello. Hopefully, my friend comes tomorrow. We'll put it all together, or start to at least. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just here shooting the shit with everybody, and I couldn't work outside because the weather was too crazy. But now it's starting to get a little better. It's a little better. So I came on here to hang out and see what's going on. Some people complain I come on too late, so now I'm on early just to see how everybody's up. What's up? I'll be here this weekend a lot because of the holiday and stuff. I'll be hanging out with everybody. I went on Instagram earlier, but it's not working properly. I don't know what the heck's going on. Somebody keeps telling me, well, people keep telling me I need to get a new phone. That's why it's not working. I don't feel like getting a new phone because there's nothing wrong with that one. But in order for me to get notifications or to notify you sometimes, like on Instagram, I have to get a new phone. It's like they do things to make you get new things. So I'll wait for Black Friday sale in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks will be Black Friday sales. So I'll get a new phone then and treat myself for Christmas. Why not, right? Why not? You heard that? I was like the vent from the wind. She's a windy out there. Very windy. She's a windy. You want a message, Elaine? Okay. All right, what I got here for you in general is account for your actions. And if you do, you improve and develop the things you want to. You'll get some judgment. You get some, like from your past, you'll get outcomes from your past if you do that. Right now, you might feel like there's a family, you might have like some family issues where you're arguing with family members or friends because of your opinions or whatever. Just stay away from that. And if you're waiting to get like messages or texts from someone or something about something, you should be getting communication today, tomorrow, about certain things. If you're waiting for something to be delivered or making any decisions, it's going to happen either today or tomorrow. You'll be having some decisions to make, or somebody's going to call you or text you or email you about some communication. There's going to be some communication coming to you today or tomorrow. All right. Stay away from family arguments and friends arguing and things like that. Stay away from petty quarrels. But it looks like things will improve for you. You up? Mm-hmm. I really have to clean these damn cards. They're a mess. Boy. You gotta get like a damp cloth and like clean every single one. They're like super dirty. But they work. That's what it matters. When it's humid, it's like it's worse. My cards get all like sticky and they get dirty fast. Sometimes I don't know where the heck all this stuff comes from. It's not like I shuffle the cards with dirty hands or something. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe that's what I should do this afternoon. Clean my cards. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I think I might do that. I gotta go get like some cloths, some damp cloths, and clean all my cards. Now that the sun's out, I can leave them over here and let them dry out. Maybe. I don't know. I'm feeling lazy today. I don't really want to do anything. I'm feeling lazy today. I don't want to do anything. The weather's making me lazy. I'll blame the weather. I will blame the weather. I'm going to blame the weather. It's the 18th. It's next Friday. Okay. Yeah, I'm allowed to be his right. I've been busting my ass for a very long time, since last week, September. Last year, September. to this September, I've been going nonstop. Been very busy, and I fucked up my back. My back is okay now. It's my like my hamstring. Both my hamstrings are like completely destroyed. So every time like I stretch or I get up or I lift something, it's like I get all this pain, sharp pain. But I'm getting better because I haven't worked. That's why things happen for a reason. The weather was so shitty this week and still is. Um, so I've been like resting these past couple of days, doing absolutely nothing. And that's what I need to do so my body can recuperate. So when I do go back to work, I started to work this morning, but then the weather was just too bad. See this dog? Look, my dog is snoring, and she's twitching. Look, now her tail's gonna start wagging. Yes, I did, Hannah. Thanks. I did that stretching video, but it hurts like hell when I do it. I don't want to get an MRI. I want to stay far away from doctors and far away from a hospital, to be honest. Yeah, my back's better now, Hannah. My back is a lot better. What's happening is my hamstrings, are giving me like a sharp pain. So like, and the reason for that is because like like when I lift things, it goes other places, it strains other muscles. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like not, I don't really want to deal with doctors, to be honest. Yeah. I go to this chick every now and then. Like she's like a healer and like psychic slash masseuse therapist type of person, and she can like check all that stuff. She told me I'm okay. It's just that I need to like rest, stretch a lot, go on that roller thing, and like or tennis ball, and just like grind it out, and just the best medicine is rest and recovery. If you lay yourself up and don't do anything for a while, your muscles will heal. But yes, you do have to stretch and you do have to do all those things. But I'm trying to stay far away from a doctor and far away from hospitals and shit like that. I don't want to do that stuff. I'm okay when I'm not working. Like right now, I feel no pain, nothing. But when I get up and I start to like physically do things, that's when I feel the pain or the sharpness of like the shooting pain here and there. But walking also helps a lot. So last week, Thursday, I walked for an hour, and that's when my back got a lot better, and that's when I felt better. And that's what I got to continue to do. I get up, I go walking. I get up, then I go walking again. Then I walk here, walk there. I constantly keep active, like, walk around, stretch, walk around, stretch, rest, lay down for a bit, sit down for a bit, getting better slowly and slowly. Slowly and slowly, I'm getting better. I feel better today. I feel good today, but I'm trying not to like, do any strenuous type of lifting or anything like that. And I did buy a back brace, which I have, and it does help a lot. That back brace has helped me significantly. I didn't even think those things help because I never owned a back brace in my life. I just deal with the pain and just shut up, and just do what I have to do. But sometimes the pain is very unbearable, like it has been because I'm older. But walking is actually the best thing you can do, as far as what I've heard. What people tell me, even the chick that I go to, she tells me you have to walk every day, Mark, even if it's for like 25 minutes. Go walk the dog, walk around the house, do something, go walk. So after I walked for like an hour on Thursday constantly, I walked for like half an hour. I took a break and I went walking for another half an hour, and it loosened me right up. Like right now, I've been on here for an hour and 5 minutes. So now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go walking for a bit. I'm gonna take my dog for a walk, go up down the hill and come back, and then I can like do whatever and stretch and work my way through and see how I feel. But even yesterday, I went to like the store. I went to this big store that has like stuff. I went to go get some things that I needed, and I walked around for like about half an hour, 45 minutes, just walking around all the aisles, walking through the store, just walking around, trying not to like, be stiff and I just walk around. At least I'm walking around and having some, entertainment at the same time, looking at things. I saw a few of my friends, talk to them and stuff like that. So it was nice. And I'm going to do the same thing later on because I got to go pick up my nephew in 3.5 hours from school. So before I go get him, I'm going to go an hour earlier and go shopping. I'm probably not going to buy anything, but I'm just going to go window shopping for a bit and walk around. Just keep walking and walking and walking. But soon I'm going to have my gym back because my sister has a little gym next door, but the gym's been out of commission for a while because we had to store a lot of things in there because of the renovation. And now this week the rest of the things that were stored in there are coming out. So we don't need it in there anymore. So I can have the treadmill back and the gym back, and we're all gonna like start working out. So I really like the treadmill. I like to walk on the treadmill every day for like half an hour and listen to music, and just like be inside and not get and not be bothered by anything. So that's what I'm waiting to do, and hopefully I'll be doing that next week. After the holiday, everything should be back to normal. And I just have this one big job to do, and that should be done by the end of this week. By Saturday, I should be finished. Maybe Monday next week, it might be finished. I don't know. But it's depending on the weather. The weather completely messed up my whole work schedule. So tomorrow I'm supposed to work with my friend, get this big job finished. And if not, we'll do it on Saturday. And if not, Monday. So once I finish this, I'll be free finally from all the bullshit that I had to do and all the work that I had to do. Just need to. And after I finish that job, I'm going to be like going on a serious break and go back into the gym and work out so I can get my body back in shape, back to reality. All my hard work is coming to an end for now, for this year. That's for sure. I've had enough. I've had enough hard work for 1 year. I need a break for the rest of the year. And it's winter time. Also, it's daylight savings time, so I can't really work too much because of the hours. Usually, I work like late, but now that shit's got to stop. I got to take care of my body a little bit more. So, yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be coming on here a lot more too. I need to do more readings and more. Come on here and talk more and hang out with everybody because I really miss coming on here a lot. Gets my mind off of bullshit. I get to talk to a lot of people, especially people my age. So it's nice. I really miss coming on here every single day like I used to. Yeah. But I'll be back from next week onward. I'm hoping to come on here every day again and have like a schedule and help as many people as I can. Play some games on here, do some different things, have some giveaways and things like that. Try and do some different shit for once. See what I can do. My way of like giving back to people and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to doing some different things. next week or the week after, because the World Cup in soccer is coming on the 24th, 20th, and it's for a whole month. So I won't be working at all. I'm taking those 2-3 weeks off so I can watch football, soccer. Well, you guys call it soccer, I call it football. But I'll be watching that. I'll be watching every day, every game, and in between the games, I'll be on here talking to everybody. So I'm gonna try and like stay away from the world locally, and I'll not take on any work at all, and just take a break. That's my plan. Whether or not that happens is a whole nother ball game. All right, I've been on here over an hour. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go walk around because I've been sitting here for an hour. So I need to get up and go walking before I get too stiff. But I should be back on. I should be back on tonight. I might be. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. I might come back on like in about maybe 5 or 6 hours or so. And then I'm gonna watch the game and I'll be gone for tonight. But I don't know. I'll see how things go. I don't know. I might come back. I might come back in a few hours or so. Good seeing you too, sweetheart. All right, Elaine. Good seeing you. Take care.